What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron 4. This is the Great War mod. We are playing as United Kingdom. Last episode, we had stacked up a bunch of our divisions here against the Western Front. And we're getting attacked left and right here, but you can see that we're showing as green here through most of these, which is good. We've got, let's see, a new research slot to pick out. I know we were working on updating our support battalions here. So let's go ahead and get in the next round of field hospital like this, which will be good. We can also modify the government now, too. So since we're at war, we're going to hit it straight to war economy like this. Excellent. We are already at limited conscription here, so we can go up to extensive here shortly. We're sitting at 517k in overall manpower now. Total casualties, let's take a look. They're only 13k, so that's not bad at all. Let's go ahead and also update the signal company here. Excellent. I'm also going to go ahead and install a signal company here into my divisions like this. France has called the Kingdom of Italy as our ally in. So Italy has now joined the war, and that's pretty early for Italy, showing here at November of 1914. Support equipment here, we're trying to bolster up the production because we are showing a bit of a shortage right now, especially up to the front. So if I take a look here, we need field guns and support equipment is mainly what we're needing right now. Infantry equipment 1 is sitting here. I've been hesitant to update the field artillery just because it is going to hamper our production and basically hamper supply up towards the front here at this point. We do have seven divisions down here stacked up against the Ottomans, so we'll have to keep an eye out for them there. So what I'm going to do then is take half of these units, 4 of you, and stick you down here in Africa. And then what we'll do, let's make sure we have superiority in these areas. Yep, total naval superiority here so far. My other 3 divisions we're going to stick over here with my Field Marshal in Europe. So he's up to 43 divisions overall now. We're just making a defensive sort of stance here. You can see Teal Group, he does not have a lot of superiority in terms of his overall matchup there. We also have our big fleet here that's assigned to the Eastern North Sea and the North Sea like this, and he is repairing out. He took some damage while basically sinking the entire German fleet. Sure, we'll take some equipment there from Switzerland, no problem. That's gonna definitely help me with my shortages in both the field gun and support equipment areas. We've got brand new military factories here rolling out, so let's just queue these up to go in like this and this for the next couple of these. Yeah, you can see I've got, oh, we did get a pretty nice increase in civilian factories there by moving to war economy. So my fresh divisions are now moving up to the line, which is good. So 43 divisions there, looking pretty decent, pretty decent. Recruitments wise, we are still trying to recruit out all of these dudes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of you. Okay. Field gun need up at the front is now down to only 278, which is great to see. And then about 1,200 or so there on the front for the support equipment stuff, especially since we just added the signal company in there. How much longer on our research is now? 40 days here. Construction effort 2 just finished. Awesome. So if we're heading back over here then, let's try to go into infrastructure effort level 3 to see if we can get another round of military and civilian factories moving in for us. Got my 11 divisions here now that are arriving. Or have arrived, rather. There they are, marching in. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. So taking a look back now at the research tree, that pretty much gets us until 1918 on the support unit stuff. We've got 1916 here on these next level of infantry researches, and so I definitely want to get the better helmet, which will help decrease your casualties overall. Who are these units here? This yellow flag. I'm trying to figure out who that is. It may be somewhere over in China / Asia. You can also see the Central Powers now doing a really, really good job here on their Eastern Front. And I do fully expect Russia to collapse here, unfortunately. Okay, let's plug this into support equipment production. Bolster that up even more. Yep, that earlier Artillery 2 is just sitting there staring us in the face. I need to get a small stockpile of these field gun 1s here before we can truly move up and feel comfortable about it. 1,600 here, 287 here. Field gun need at the front is down to 200. Support equipment is moving a little bit closer down to the 1,200 mark. Uh-oh, they took Luxembourg there. So trying to wildly defend here. So you can see we're taking some really bad attrition. Almost 19%. Someone did mention that, as we had too many sort of forces up on the border. So what I can do really quickly then is let's take a fallback line order for my divisions that sort of looks like this for now. Just so we can sort of recharge on the equipment and such. We'll move everybody out not involved in a defensive battle. And hopefully... Okay, good. Here's some additional lend-lease there from my buddies in India, the British Raj. I just want to recharge on that equipment for now. So, okay, you can start to see some of my units moving over now. Still going to take that attrition, huh? 6%. 27k in overall casualties. We're down to 582 now in overall manpower as well. Let's continue to stock up this support equipment line here. Recon Company 2 is finished. Excellent. I'm going to move back over here now and get the better helmets, which will allow us to equip those into our divisions. So then let's try another fallback line area, like down here in the south of France, just to get everybody sort of off the line here for the time being. A little rest and relaxation, a little R&R. Germans coming in heavy now. Sad to see. But these guys are at least moving now and are not taking the attrition anymore. So that saves about half of those divisions from that. We're sort of held up back here in the hills and mountains of France for the time being. Here come my another 13 divisions or so. They're going to strategically redeploy out of there. Australia, very good. Sending us more equipment. Motorized is going to refill. Oh, and then Italy then cancels their lend-lease, which is fine because they've now joined the war. Support equipment still sort of sitting exactly where it's been sitting. Ottoman Empire joins the Central Powers, so... Purple group down here, guys. Okay. We're going to give you guys an offensive line order that looks something like this to begin with. They're going to be, I'm assuming the Ottomans are going to be joining the war here very shortly. You can see the Serbs sticking up for themselves down here in the south, so the Austrians not able to crack through on them quite yet. And then you can see the Italians actually doing a great job encircling 13 Austrian divisions up here. Okay, more and more of my units now moving through. We need 24 of you have escaped the front line here so far. So we've got half of my troops or thereabouts left. Nancy has been taken. Jeez. So the French now trying to fight on their own a little bit here. Let's actually leave all of these guys back up at the front line. I know I'm sort of switching around here, but giving about half of my army down here a little bit of a break. I'm afraid the Germans are going to actually come in and take too much territory away from us here. What is my overall? Okay, we're up to 30 now, 30k now in overall casualties. Alright, infrastructure is done there. Let's go ahead and get another armament effort going here, and potentially another research slot here eventually. Let's look over here. Looking good. Getting closer to that better conscription. Support equipment is at least down into the 1100s now. Field guns below the 200 mark, which is good. Okay, we've got an extra military factory here. Let's plug that into the field gun production. And then we'll send the next 3 or so into support equipment. Construction here. Oh yeah, we're about to get some new dockyards as well. In fact, I do feel like we need to queue up a couple more military factories like this, and go ahead and prioritize those. Alright. Okay, Japan cancels the Lend-Lease, but then you've got the Spanish coming in right behind them, wanting to go ahead and give me some artillery. We've got some enemy ships present over here in the eastern North Sea. So as soon as my fleet here is done repairing, they took some heavy damage. As soon as they're done repairing, we can sort of send them back in line there. We've got, okay, great, a new battle cruiser and a new light cruiser sitting here waiting to collect for the new fleet that we're building. How are we doing up here now? Not as much attrition, I don't think. 48% attrition? Jeez. Bad supply through these areas and such, which makes sense. Okay, we've got 28 divisions sitting down here now, meaning we've only got like 15 or so divisions up here on the front line. 150,000 men or so. Field Hospital 2 is finished. We do need to update our... let's see, that's a heavy cruiser. That's a dreadnought. What else am I producing right now? Just the lights. Yeah. Okay. I think we're okay there for now. At least from a... Let's pause it here. At least from a naval position. Where are the battle cruisers? Oh, I guess it is this one here. Okay, let's go ahead and put in for this guy. And then we'll swing back around here to the infantry. We're good on stuff down here until 1916, although a lot of these can be sort of finished out. Let's go ahead and start getting in the weapons level 2 in here as well. And then the mortar. Yeah, we'll get the trench mortar 1. Excellent. Should we try for a naval invasion, I wonder? Okay, and there it is. The Ottomans now in the war with us. Alright, so purple group down here. Let's see if we can execute a little bit of an offensive here. We've got some Egyptian divisions standing in with me there. We can choke out the Ottomans. Hedjaz has now been added in here. Okay. We can choke out the Ottomans. It's only going to be that much better for us. 469k in overall manpower now. We are still making almost 2k per tick. Up to 32k in casualties. And then at the front, support equipment is down to 854. That's great. Field guns are actually going to be delivered. So we can actually start stockpiling some field guns, which we have. 165 of you in the stockpile there. Yeah, great. Alright. Support equipment. Thank you, Japan. Wow, it's nice being Britain. Alright, let's take this guy up to the extensive conscription here. Boom. 1.98 million men now needed. So that's going to keep us... that's going to keep the coffers full for a while there. Indeed. considering whether we should invest these guys back up to the front now that attrition matters a little bit less. Looks like the Germans are kind of light on the front, to be honest. So let's send everybody then back up to the front like this. Reinforce. Offensive line. We could try to drive... Oh, German Zeppelin campaign is now kicking off. New military factory here. Set of them. Okay, good. So we've just finished out the support equipment line there. Let's plug some more into the field artillery, and then I definitely want to start spinning up some Air Force. We've just got a lot of projects that we want to get done right now. So I'm thinking of either taking a naval invasion force here into northern Germany, or sending a force here through Italy, sending them over the Alps and up through Munich. I don't know. I don't know what the best choice is. Leave me a comment for your vote for the next invasion plan here. Support equipment need 800. Field guns are being delivered, etc. Manpower being delivered up to the fronts. How's things going down here in Africa? Good. State owner. Okay. So I'm not sure who this territory here is going to go to. Let's see. We're continuing to drive forward here, slowly but surely. Armament effort is done. Sweet. Construction effort, let's get that in. What are we missing in terms of resources now? A lot of wood. So let's trade away for some additional wood here from the Russians. Good. That fills out my production lines in entirety here. Trying to bolster that light cruiser production up a little bit. The Dreadnought's still coming out for us. A couple more here to get that field artillery bolstered up. Okay, some major battles going on over here. Germans losing a battleship there, so that's wonderful news. 0 and 10 enemy ships in these areas. So as soon as my 113 here head back out, that's going to be very, very bad for the Germans. Yes, Canada will take some additional equipment. Absolutely. Okay, the Central Powers fighting pretty tough now back up here against the mountains. The Italians, though, still showing a lot of green in the area, so that's good. Scoring another victory down here with my subs, so that's good. I almost want to try like a spearhead or something like that. Okay, so Teal Group. Fortified. Divisions still preparing in large river crossings. We do have a vast advantage, so I want to turn the tides on them here, and we are going to take some casualties in doing so, but let's do it. We can see over here too. We've also inflicted overall 3.8 million casualties on the Central Powers as opposed to our 2.94, so that's good numbers. Got 6 divisions attacking these 4 divisions over here in the mountains. That's not going well. Plus it's just hot as fuck down there. Okay, so the good news is this territory going to me, which we like to see. We're going to need to bolster up Purple Group here eventually. The good news is this attack in the north here is going very well outside of Jerusalem. Taking back their armored car units pretty nicely. Let's get some additional Lend-Lease here from the Swedes and the Australians. Okay, we've actually got a naval battle out here now, sinking a... Oh, nice. A German destroyer there. And, oh my god, I almost forgot about our German-held territory down here that we were trying to mop up, right? Let's send these guys south like this. These guys need to mop up here and here like this. Okay, so that'll connect things for us nicely there. Ooh, I see some Australian units coming up this way. That's good to see. And then down here, let's go ahead and take this city like this and continue mopping up these territories. Portugal holds over here. Alright, new naval battle results. We did lose a destroyer there. The Germans actually showing some global fleet power now. Even though we're still showing as green in all of these areas, they are trying to fight back as much as possible. How are things going over here now in Hong Kong and such? Pretty good. Still holding my colonies and such over here. Looking nice. And the Germans continue to drive eastward. They've already taken Minsk there. Petrograd's still standing at this point. Alright, so we should be on the offensive over here now, and hopefully we can liberate Luxembourg here in the next episode. I just want to say thanks for watching, guys. Anyway, it's been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed my content, and we'll catch you next time.